Well, it's been a long 10 days since we last played the Forest. After a week off that we took, where absolutely nothing of interest happened and isn't worth talking about. But we're back, and it's time to find Timmy. And by find Timmy, I mean get distracted with every possible alternative. Exactly so, Thanya. Sleepy week, really. We all just spent most of it napping. Sothan, Dougie, Razor, Cellist, Bear, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm keen to get back to this. I was interested. Well, don't worry, Dougie, it's not worth thinking about. You're an early cellist. Have you been sat? Oh, it's bank holiday, isn't it? I forgot it's a public holiday in the UK today. Is it the only country that has got a public holiday? I ask this every time. Yeah. Right. How are we all? Please don't pay attention to this. Especially not that sound. I need to get rid of Windows sounds. It's all fucked up. It's time we got back to the Forest, where we are still trapped after the plane crash, still trying to build a base that's comfortable enough to live in, still looking for Timmy, with still 0 leads. You got one next Monday. I think we have a bank holiday at the end of August just for the fuck of it. No work today at all, cellist. Shit. Right, predictions up, everybody. If you would go into Discord for me, somebody, and write the word prediction in all capitals, I will give you a big kiss. Okay, the Forest. Have I got alerts muted? Shit. Let's just get straight back in, shall we? If you remember, at the end of last week, we was heading up to the west coast, to the north. I've walked us back to the base just so I can be prepared. What is this emote? What are we doing here?
Near Hogan.
That makes no sense, Cellist. That was no explanation whatsoever. And we've got some shit to do. I think I've got a to-do list fired up, right? I have. We need to finish the defences, and we need to explore the beach huts to the northwest, and we're going to get the boat finished today. That's something I would hope to get finished. Look, the base isn't looking all that bad. Did you all have a good weekend? It's good to see everybody. I really want to get rid of this. For some reason, when you build this cabin, you've got like a bed made of aircraft pillows and magazines to sleep on. But as far as I can tell, you can't get rid of it. And if I do this, am I not going to just knock my whole house down? Yeah, that feels like I'm hitting wood and not... nervous. Got a repair tool, right? Yeah. I think you repair. This is repairing, as you can see. Do you not know Hogan from Rascal Races? Am I supposed to know what Rascal Races is, Cellist? Oh, breathe deep, everybody. Look. No more worms, no more stress, no more pain, no more torment. Just wonderful island air on this here, the Forest. And we've already got the crows to deliver us 10 feathers. Hang on, is that what this thing does? Does it just create feathers? There's another one. Whoa.
In Afghanistan, they've made it illegal to count the votes cast in any election. It's the Taliban. Reminds me of the time Sultan made that old lady vote for him because it would be a shame if her granddaughters had an accident. He was only running for class president.
Holy fuck. I think the second joke's better than the first one. Sothan, is this true? Santa good afternoon. Right, let's cook some breakfast. Or let's have some lizard for breakfast. Rascal Races was some obscure Mario Kart. I'd never heard of it, Cellist. Right, what was the first thing on the to-do list? The first thing was to finish the defences. So once we've had breakfast, we'll have a look at what that entails. We need to get some work done. This is the first full week of the Forest. Could even beat the game very shortly. So if it's an obscure Mario Kart rip-off, Cellist, how did you expect me to know some of the characters from it? Right. We've drunk out of the dead Mina. We've eaten a dead lizard. The fire should wear itself down eventually. Speaking of which... speaking of the... I wonder if I... Let's have a look how many arrows I've got, because we're going to go out. Oh, I've got loads. Actually, that's pretty good. The Doomhaus is nothing if not obscure. True. Now, there is, on my to-do list that the game gave me, the job finish the defences. And I don't know what finish the defences means, but it was like the first thing it gave me. So I wonder if we just use a lot of the, like, defensive trap things. Look, this is what it says, and I don't understand it. Where's my to-do list? It's up here somewhere. Look, what's that? I don't get it. Hence obscure, I suppose, yeah. No, it's the way you were surprised I didn't get the reference, Jealous. Look at this beautiful place. Oh, I'm happy. We're back. Right, how do I build? I forgot how you build. Is it B? There is some spikes, though, then, yeah. I built one of the massive spike barricades, but it didn't do anything. Let's have a look. Where's spikes? Are we going all in on spikes? There's them, like, little ones that just require stones. Where were they? Benches, furniture, stuff made of skulls that we won't talk about because I'm starting to question that if there is Satan under the island, they're probably what's responsible for making me suddenly feel like it's acceptable to build things out of human flesh. There's these traps, look. Rabbit trap. These defensive wall spikes. Am I supposed to... Oh, they're there. God, that is hard to see. And they are small. Am I blind, or are they really difficult to see? Can you see, like, the little red... Maybe I aim them so they're facing away from the base and then just press, like, E. But I can't place them. Why? Do they go, like, halfway up the wall, maybe? You're missing an electric fence and automated turrets. If this was 7 Days Bear, I can't place them. Why? I don't get that. But then there's like these things. These are fucking huge. Look at the size of these. These require like 700 logs to build. But you're probably right, Barry. Do I build a fucking catapult? Hey, I wonder if defensive walls... If I've built the wrong walls and should have been building these. Advanced traps. Rope swing trap. I need rope for it all though, don't I? What's a deadfall trap? Are we making this? Is it... wait. I'm assuming that little, like, A-frame shape on the left, if something triggers it, it's just going to fall and crush stuff to death. But am I not going to fall into this? Should we have one? This might be what it's saying, but it just feels like a bit of a big build. Maybe this is a way to, like, if I'm being chased by the cannonballs. That's massive. But very rarely are you actually... Press 1 to build the biggest, dumbest... very subtle trap that they'll never see coming. Look at the size of it. That can't be what it's expecting me to do. That's ridiculous. I mean, Sothan wants one, but have we ever given Sothan what he wants? A happy birthday trap? It's a trap, apparently, Dougie. I don't know. Deadfall trap. I need to build defences, but the only defences I haven't built are these big, elaborate traps. Oh, we're almost guaranteed to be putting this in the wrong place, I think. I mean, if you guys want to see it, I suppose we're going to have to. It needs some sticks. You need them in a low spot where you'll get traffic. Well, my thinking is, Dougie, is if I'm running home at speed, I can, like, and stuff's chasing me, I can get them stuck in that while I run inside and lock the door behind me. Alright, let's go get some sticks and some logs. Fuck it, we'll build it. I just want it ticked off the finished defences thing, because it's not really giving me much... it's not giving me much instruction on what that means. Do you get sticks from these little bushes? No, I think I'm going to have to go into the... The problem is, the only woodland now that isn't cut down is all that over there, and that is heavily patrolled by cannibals. It would be helpful to know how the fuck the traps function. Yeah. But I guess there's kind of a bit of FCI in that, because this is just a survival guide that, for some reason, my, like, 8-year-old son was reading on the plane. So I suppose I technically don't know what it all does, but The non-FCI response to that, or the anti-FCI response to that would be, why the hell does a 10-year-old have a cat? He made it. That reflects badly on my parenting, I think. Why would it like... I don't know. I'm not going to doubt Timmy. He's the main character of this game, apparently, despite the fact that most of us have forgot he exists. Look, there's the cannonballs. They're all roving. I wonder if... And there's more there as well. Okay. Let's just... Oh, God, they're coming this way. And they've brought the rain with them. There's 5 of them. Shit. Vote cave. Can't believe I've never had this as a stream title before, Razor. Good morning, Mina. Actually, no, that was a tortoise. Let's maybe go to them trees over there, and I could potentially get some rope as well, because I need that for one of the other goals of the day, which is to finish this boat. We're off on a boat ride later on. Southam's big bum boat ride. I've also kind of clipped the trap into the wall a little bit, but hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. You watch, if I do trigger it, it'll collapse. Actually, the thought of that thing collapsing and wrecking my walls, I can't cope with. What's the chances that the first thing that gets killed by this trap is me? Okay. Is that... That's good enough distance away. Okay, so that's the basic structure. It's 100% going to be me. I need 3 logs. And these don't count as logs, these are driftwood. I also need some logs for that, don't I? But the boat's the second job. Is this shallow enough that I can walk across? Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, no cannibals in this camp would be nice. I'm still not sure these are cannibals. And another thing, I said this in Discord before. By the way, the prediction's up for those that want to get involved. I don't know if... Has anybody wrote prediction in Discord for me? Currently, there's 1 channel point on Team 1. There's some new clothing in there. Any cannibals here? No? Are we free? Are we clear? I can hear something wiggling around, but it's mostly rabbits. We're good. There's just a lot of effigies made of human faces made by the cannibals, including modern cameras. Hey, that's just reminded me. There was a bit of speculation last week about whether or not the... Spider. Oh, that guy. About whether there's some, like, time travel stuff going on this island. Because the cannibals seem to have technology from, like, all kinds of different eras. So that means either the cannibals or the demon under the island or whatever's drawing people to the island are dragging them here and have been for a very long time, or there's some... This place, like, exists out of time. Did Lost play with... I've never watched it, but people seem to be comparing a hell of a lot of this game to Lost. Did Lost play with time travel? I went significantly less points than normal on Team 1 because I'm not confident, but I'll play the odds. Dougie, you've got to be confident about what's going on here. Why would you not? I've never died in this game this week. Mr. Forrest, did you just... That was just sticks. Fucking hell. I was hopeful then. Jealous on Team 1, respect. They Lost played with everything. They rewrote that show 11 times in 5 seasons. So I wonder if there's a bit of that going on then with the cannibals. I keep saying the cannibals as if they're the main antagonist, but I think the main antagonist is whatever is drawing all of this to the island and warping the cannibals, right? The cannibals, I think, are just a result of whatever it is, and I'm the latest in a long line of creatures summoned to the island for whatever purpose, like a fucking flesh cult or something like that. And maybe this place exists outside of time. Because another thing that's fucked up as well is there's animals from about 10 different places in the world. There's like Komodo dragons and blackbirds and like rabbits and deer as well as... It's all fucked up. Settles, good afternoon. Lost basically created every sci-fi shit. Created it or just played with the existence of. Look, Komodo drag. Since when do Komodo dragons exist in places with like deer and rabbits and stuff? I think this place exists outside of place, not just outside of time. Skin these bastards down. Coffeeton, good afternoon. Lost did play with time, right? Would it be out of the realm of common sense if this game was time fucked as well? The reason I say that is because I keep finding stuff from hundreds of years ago next to stuff from the modern era that wasn't related to the plane. Like, we found them, like, really, really modern tents last time, right? And there was no way they came with the plane travellers. Lost created Warhammer, and Warhammer is the progenitor of all there is. Yeah, because Star Wars was basically just a Warhammer rip-off, right? Right, this should be enough. I can use the remaining log that I've got on the boat. I should have gone and got the trolley, but I don't know if it'd make it across the river, given that we're about to finish. Most religions are a Warhammer rip-off, yeah. Ridiculously expensive and best experienced in a group. Right, one log on here. In fact, yeah, no, let's use this. Yeah, I reckon we're in some kind of... But then is that not a little... Jesus. Is that not a little bit too close to Lost? Because everything in this game, as far as I can tell from you lot, either gets compared to Lost or Epstein's Island. Okay, so what the fuck is this? Apparently it says there is death this way. Have I just set myself a trap for Team 1? I can't walk into it, can I? Can I even get in and out of my house without triggering it? Right, I would. Can I reset it? I have to put one stick in to reset it. Do you know what? That might actually serve the purpose I built it for. Can I... So if I, like... If I'm being chased back to the house and I stand here... Bird, don't you dare. The zombies coming towards... I say zombies. Fucking cannibals coming towards me might hit it. And snap and chop themselves. I am absolutely going to be the first victim of that. Like Razor says, it's almost 100% guaranteed to be what happens. Alright. Did that tick it off the to-do list? It did. Lovely. Okay, let's tick that off the proper one. Finished defences is done. Sothan, I'm going to give you credit for that. But now, the next thing I was going to do was explore the beach huts to the northwest. I suppose exploring early would be good. So if you look at the sinkhole, to the northwest of the sinkhole... Hey, I've just thought of a good idea. Can you see how the map is... I just nearly walked under my own trap. Let me just nip inside. Can you see how the map is folded, look? I wonder if the way we map this place is to assign a number to each of the squares. So the pin would be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The pin would be northwest of 12. And then I can maybe have a list like we had of the opening and closing times on My Summer Car of the location of everything, right? So north 12 northwest, then I can map all the caves and stuff and not get lost. That trap is going to be fun to avoid in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm going to walk out there and just lose my skull. I don't like the birds sitting on it either. That feels like a... Right, so by this law, by this rule set... Or this method, I should say. The camps on the beach that I'm going to go and explore are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhere in number 6. Because I think that's the coast. Am I making sense with these numbers? I'd like to think it's easy to understand bullshit that I'm coming up with right now. We'll go again in morning though. I suppose we'll spend the rest of the night just sorting stuff out. Could go and get some more logs for the... Damn, I can carry so many sticks now, look at that. Go get some more logs for the boat while I'm out. Yeah, let's do that. Quick drink. Lovely. As long as it rains again. I'm not having sex with... I'm not. I think Bill Clinton said that once. Okay, let's cook up something to eat. I think I've got some spoiled meat, and I don't know if it'll let me use it. I've got loads of meat. Let's have 2. I'll get some arrows and everything, we'll get sorted. I wonder if I can... Is there any more armour I can make? Because currently I've got 3 spots. I did not have sexual relations with that map. Can I combine that lizard skin with something to make some stealth armour? Yeah. So with a lizard skin and a bunch of leaves, we can make some stealth armour, which we can wear. Good. What were the other types of armour? I can't remember. Deer skin, maybe? That makes me a spear bag. I don't want a spear bag, do I? What other... I don't like how all the skins are all crushed up together. I can make bone armour, can I? But I don't have many bones. Oh shit, me fucking food. Please don't be burned. Oh, it's fine. The fire just went out. I did not have... Could do with some more lizard army, you know. I'll eat that just for the fun of it. I'm sure there is a way in this game to create storage. I also need a light, don't I, inside my head. Look how dark it is in here. And I need some logs for this too. I kind of don't want to go out just yet, though. Oh, I can put... That's the problem. I'm supposed to be putting my meat on the drying rack, aren't I? Yeah, look. It wouldn't go off if I actually used the drying rack for the reason I bought the bastard thing. I say bought, there isn't actually a B&Q in on the island. We need a name for this island. Somebody get naming it. Radway, good morning. I've not found Timmy yet, no, but I've built a trap that will collapse and kill any Doomers that try and get in. Look, Cat's good afternoon as well. Pac-Man is pyromania. I don't know why it has that as the eat logo. Or the eat icon. I suppose it makes sense. It's a video game, right? And not a lot else of this game makes sense. I can't sleep yet for a while. I never thought there's a day... There's like a sleep schedule in this, isn't there? And it can be knocked off. Because look, I can't sleep until that moon icon is full. Okay, let's stoke the fire so it's on for a while. And I can press L to turn off my light. And then let's spend a bit of time crafting. How many arrows can I make? I need sticks for arrows, don't I? And I put all my sticks in that box outside. There we go, grab them through the window. Hope you fall into your own trap. I'm guaranteed to be the first person that interacts with it, rather. What does 2 sticks make? It won't tell me, okay. Okay, so combine them to make arrows. Remove all. And then 2 sticks goes together to make a bigger stick. It probably is a spear or something. Because you can... Or is it just an up... I think you can upgrade a stick. Let's do it. Combine. Combine. It actually is a... Whoa, imagine! It works. I can poke all kinds of things with this. There's a bird up on my trap. Alright. What was it? I was needed to do something. I've actually damaged the floor of my cabin thanks to that. Good work, Radware. I do love the repair mechanic. Look at this. That's nice and silent. It's a stealth playthrough. Watch out. Did I break something out there as well? Maybe. What if I broke my trap? Right, I was making arrows anyway. So I need one of those. And then combine. Remove all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Combine. Remove all. So that is 28 arrows now. I broke something on the back of the what? Did I stab something while I was out there? I did repair the whole cabin. Oh, my blueberry bushes are growing. Lovely. I feel like this outside area needs more light, because the forest is a game that isn't afraid to be dark as fuck, right? I've got these, like, questionable skull lanterns. I'm worrying for the psyche of our main character right now. I damaged something through the window. I killed a bird, didn't I? There was a bird out there, and I've already looted it. Explosive wired trap. It's an acquired taste, yeah. But I actually think that explains better. Bone Shand. Jesus. I think that explains, that might be explained, I should say, by my character's psyche slipping. But if that is the explanation, then it's happened fast. Where's my skull lamp? Oh, it's there. Let's build one of these. We'll build one inside as well, because they seem unlimited. Where shall I build it? Next to my bookshelf that's not yet finished. Can I sleep yet, by the way? Not yet, but not far away. Look at that. Look at the ambience. It's beautiful. Oh shit, I forgot you already had a... Is that made of a skull as well? I think they're fancy. Any rich people would have skulls made of... furniture made out of bodies. I wrote in Discord before, when I went live. There isn't a great deal of difference between making furniture out of human remains and eating human remains, right? Can this, whatever is Mr. Forrest, can he really judge the cannibals? I'm totally expecting this game to end in the most boring... Yeah, me too. I am, because Gwynblade mentioned, maybe all of these things that you're speculating about, maybe the devs just didn't think to, you know? Yeah. But it's set itself up like it's a mystery game, right? And I'm kind of interested in the mystery. Alright, I'll be able to sleep soon. And then we're going to go and investigate the west. The beach, the huts.
One it's called cannibalism, the other one is just recycling.
That seems a bit convenient, Radware. I think you've got something to admit to the class. Maybe the devs were medical students and didn't realise normal humans find human remains unusual, yeah. They're completely desensitised. They're maybe 4chan users. Okay. We'll sleep. We'll get our supplies sorted, and then we're going on an adventure. I've actually ticked that off really quickly about the defences. The beach huts in the northwest. We're going to find some clues. Raging clues. Come on, I can nearly sleep. I'm nearly tired enough. The tooltip on the loading screen. There we go. Let's sleep. And... good morning, everybody. Lovely. Actually, no. Let's cook and eat, and then we'll head out in the morning. Now it's morning, I should say. Let's have 2 of these questionable meats. Haven't you finished the fucking cabin yet? How many resources does this cost? No, it's finished. I just need to build a bookshelf in the corner that I've not finished. But the answer to your second question, Radware, is an enormous amount. For some reason, it takes a quarter of the entire island's forests just to make, you know? Was that rotten? Okay, that one was. I think I did just eat some rotten meat. That wasn't clever. Yeah, there's like a bookshelf. I think I should be able to actually start storing stuff because, for the most part, I'm just carrying everything I own with me around. Thirsty. Let me save. Lovely. Radway, I think. Right then. Let's head northwest. We're going to investigate. We're going to get the answers to all of our questions about why this game's so fucked up and why my character seems to be perfectly fine with being a demon. I wouldn't mind being able to do this on the boat. Oh, there's 2 deer that have come to visit. Hey, can I trap a deer in this? Do you reckon there's a chance that I could lure a deer to run through the trap and kill and get... Yeah, yeah! I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Boo. Let's go northwest. We're investigating beach huts.
If I'm not mistaken, a deadfall trap only works when you fall on it.
Well, I was kind of hoping that they would trigger it themselves with their stupid deer brains, but they didn't. I got outsmarted. My Twitch extension that collects channel points for me was disabled because it contains malware. What a bitch Chrome is. What's wrong with a little bit of malware? You have a Chrome extension that presses the channel point button. This guy's treating the Doomhaus like a big clicker. Is it so you can lose all your channel points to Sothan again?
Instead, the only thing triggered was my shame at your lack of intelligence.
Dougie, please have some respect. I can win you back. I can't win you back. I've got no faith in myself. Not in this game. Radware is such a bitch. Exactly. An extension to click... Because that button's essentially there to say, I am here and watching, right? But if you've got an automatic... You've made the button useless. Poor button. It's warm today. Since when did Britain have a public holiday and the weather's nice? It doesn't feel right. Right. I tried to go to the mountain last time. But there's like a snow biome and you start to freeze to death, so I assume that's slightly more end game, I suppose. What's that got to do with it? Have they brought some weather? Oh. I still need rope, by the way. Why are you nervous? Wait, what about? Do you know something? About the sinkhole? About Pakistan? Wait, what would I have to do with... What do I know about Pakistan? The Big Bear, you can't call it that. It's a sovereign nation with all its own, you know? Big Bumhole Island. Razor, there's nothing you can say to get me entangled in any controversy after what Cats did yesterday. Actually, I got the extension because someone here told us about it that time when someone suggested to have an extra marble on the channel point market thingy. Oh yeah, that was going to be an idea at one point, wasn't it? That you could redeem an extra marble with channel points. Did we decide against that? Mina and I were playing WoW last night, Razor, and we were discussing some cats that have moved into our garden, and we were talking about in Denmark, and might be the same for a lot of countries, but it wasn't for Britain, so it was new to me. When a cat gets microchipped, it has a tattoo on the inside of its ear, like a little stamp thing. And look, these, by the way. These tents, this didn't come with the plane, did it? This is modern. Like, super modern. How long have tents like this been around? 20 years, maybe? And when when Mina when Mina said it, I posted a picture of said tattoo on a cat's ear. And cats, as in the person from Germany, immediately thought we'd posted gay porn. And instead of a delightful cat's ear with some numbers on it, cats apparently saw a willy going in a bum. And we were all very bamboozled and very confused. I should save, actually. 1 second, let me nip and save. We were all very confused and very bamboozled until Cats went on MS Paint and draw what he saw. And if you scroll up to, like, late yesterday in Discord, you'll see his artistic interpretation. I've not been able to look at him since. We decided against it because there is people that only appear for marbles and you don't want to be unfair with someone that wants to participate. Yeah, maybe. If people just want to show up for marbles, they only have time to show up for marbles. And they end up down in the pecking order to someone who watched enough to earn up a load of channel points. Because I see. I don't want cannibals. It's a good job I came back and saved. Okay, we're on the beach. Is there a cave entrance or something? Whoa, what's that? Is that some kind of alien fish? It's creepy, I can't pick it up. What is being someone? Held a message for reasons of race, ethnicity, or religion. Last conversation I had with Cats, he randomly compared his willy to... No, it was your willy. How good is the bow against cannonball? I don't know. No, I think saying a Chinese person like that was a bit of a slur for a while in England or America. That'll be a fun little clip for the best stuff. Well, it was in Discord. I mean, I did while we were playing WoW stuff, and I did move Discord into frame so it could be appreciated. Yeah, it is. I think it was used as a derogatory term a million years ago. That was one, even in the 90s, that we were being told not to. I still don't know how we saw that on the ear. Have you not seen the picture of his delightful diagram? Okay. I've found some huts on the beach, and I've never seen huts like it before, so we're off to investigate the huts. I'm worried I get trapped out here at night. That's the only concern. Especially with all Team 1's channel points on the line. Yeah, I don't know, Bear. I suppose it's worth testing. I've got it out with me because it just feels like a good weapon to have it on the ready. And it doesn't use up too much of the screen, but I suppose I'm going to have to test it. But I'm wondering, because there's been a few interactions with the cannibals where they've not fought back if I just sort of stare at them and don't attack. So I'm wondering if combat is optional. Is that a cave entrance? I'm getting hungry, aren't I? Which is annoying. There might be a campfire. So I don't know whether Yeah, the bow needs more skull. Yeah, it needs more human teeth attached to it. Come on, Twitch. If I wanted to use a derogatory term to describe him, I could do better. We shouldn't use such old and outdated ones. Or any. Yeah, this is just a very pleasant waterfall. There doesn't seem to be a cave entrance here. You never know when you're going to find a yellow rope. Right then. As of yet, I'm seeing no cannibals in the area, but there are... See, here's another thing. Right, here's another clue. Are the sharks proof that everything is being drawn to the island? And of course the sharks can't survive it, right? Because I don't know if you've learnt this in your education to everybody, but sharks can't exist on land. Were the sharks drawn to the island the same as the humans were? But that's against the intelligence of sharks a little bit, right? one of these snacks out of my bag. Feels a bit wasteful. That gets censored, but we had a guy come in here and spam the N-word, and it all came through. What are the standards exactly? I don't know. Okay, he didn't spam it though, did he? If you're referring to the one in Mice and the Car that time. He was like writing various different spellings for it and stuff. Skeletal bone bow or striker's mark, both will work. Oh, don't bear. I had 3 attempts to roll on striker's mark when it dropped the other week. I used 3 rolls, and none of my 3 rolls were above like 30, and a pug got it. Bullshit. Yeah, the ancient bone bow is the one from Scholarman's, right? All right, there's a tennis ball. What is this? Sharks went there by the same aeroplane, yeah. If sharks can't exist on land, then explain Dick Cheney. What are we doing here? Skulls, more skulls. How many skulls is that? That's probably 50 people? More? 100? Remember the movie called Sand Sharks? Wasn't there a cartoon about sharks? Is this some kind of sacrifice area, or are we transforming humans into... There's nobody in here, is there? No. What is this? Sand Sharks in Suicide Squad. How old do we reckon these buildings are? These are relatively recent, aren't they? They're just probably made by the tribal folks. But why were they kicking skulls down a chute? For what purpose? Shaggy Dan, good morning. False Jeff the Land Shark exists in Marvel comments. He's a shark and he's on land. Sharks win again. No way is there a Marvel hero called Jeff the Land Shark. Shaggy Dan, I both believe it and refuse to believe it. What are these things? I don't understand what I'm looking at. All those different things on the island makes me think a little bit of Lost, but darker. Yeah, we were just discussing that before you arrived, Rad, where it feels like there's also a bit of a time travel element going on here, and I think this whole island that exists outside of, I don't know what we're looking at, outside of reality a little bit, because you have all kinds of animals that shouldn't be coexisting and stuff. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Is in Suicide Squad, what with all the best Marvel heroes. Jamie, good afternoon as well. Worms looks a bit... I don't know what you mean about Worms. I've never heard of it, Jamie. I had a week off last week, and there's nothing really to report happened. More dark... Yes, just darker works. You're redundant in English. That's not fair, Razor. He's redundant in his own language as well. What am I looking at? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Red? Is that... That was modern paint, wasn't it? Why did I... What benefit is there? Does it thicken? There's actually a character in the Marvel universe called Jeff the Land Shark. There are water slides. Cannibals need entertainment too. No, it wasn't blood. It was red paint. It was like a red paint can. Let's have a look, Arthur. It's Jeff. Christ. Everybody go stick a heart under Kitten's picture of Thea. What's this? What good is this? Just going to protect me from the... rope. Ooh, has there been rope in here this whole time? I've been needing rope. Yeah. Okay, we'll just keep looting these things, whatever they are. Good result for you on the weekend, I see. Only the best teams lose to teams from North London, I heard. I know, right, Jim? Firm handshakes. Yeah, our entire fan base is losing their mind at losing to one of the top 2 teams in... Well, top 4 in Europe, right? Yeah. It was a bit of an embarrassing defeat, but... And it was away, yeah. And with our skipper and main player out, yeah. Look, Bear, you're right, but I think it's maybe slightly unsafe. Can I get bones from these piles? Again, how many bones is that? How many dead people? This isn't just a plane crash and some Christian missionaries, is it? This is a lot of people that have died here. Like a lot. Nothing Radware. Has this been going on forever? How shit must you be? Oh, this one's a bit different. Is there any ropes? I need them. Yeah, there we go. Oh, spray paint, isn't it? Is that a trap? Some old light hanging or something. I don't get it. What are we learning? Sentinel Island 2. That's a lot of deaths, though. Never seen a man so excited to see a noose except Sotha. Don't bring that up. They have been dragging some of the plane wreckage up here, though, which is promising. I should really start thinking about getting back, shouldn't I? I just thought. Because there's no trees out here and no bed to sleep in. Tell you what I'll do. We'll finish looting these, especially now the storm's... Fucking tennis ball, go away. Nobody wants a tennis ball. Because this seems to be the north and we're getting to the mountains. But there's enough food to last. I kind of want to encounter the cannibals to see if this red paint does anything. Like, why would the... Or maybe this is just to... But I was going to say, if this red paint is just to explain some cave drawings or something, then why have I smeared myself in it? Do they revere the colour red, maybe? Name a character in popular culture for hundreds and hundreds of years who is depicted in red. That is also somewhat linked to a character I've been discussing potentially being at the heart of all this. Stalin. No, less evil. A lot of curious people, yeah. Presidential camo, I missed that there, sorry. The prophecy is coming true, yeah. Well, so for those that are just arriving, people keep getting drawn to this island and turning into cannibals. I have a theory that something is drawing them to the island, and what that something might be is the devil. I reckon the devil's under the island. Now, if I'm covered in red paint, and the cannibals leave me alone, would that further my theory? Kurupira, I don't think we do Radware now. By the way, because the sun's coming down, I'm heading over to sleep. No, Radware, we don't live in the Amazon. Chupacabra? The prophecy is coming true. Hitler in a Spider-Man costume. You've called me worse, Sothan. Rarely, but you've still called me worse. Am I making points make a line where I shouldn't? Red paint is the main thing we've discovered. Look, because the cannibal... I think... Look. The cannibals are... I don't know. Something's making them behave like this. Where's it about... What is it, Radware? It's a wild forest spirit from Brazil. He's got blazing red hair and red eyes. The fiery red vibe represents his supernatural power and rage against anyone messing with the jungle. I have had a theory that the cannibals don't like me messing with the jungle. I was racist. It is actually an Amazon thing. Of course it is. Can I wash this paint? I wonder if this paint washes off, like blood does in this game. I don't want that to happen. Oh god, it's getting dark. I need to hurry. Right, at risk of stamina and food and everything, I'm going to sprint this. There are beds in those tents. At least I can save there. I don't know if I can sleep. Oh, what if I can't sleep? His feet are on backwards, so hunters can't track him. That's the dumbest defense mechanism ever. Hey, that's not a bad idea, though, right? If you're in the woods and you're trying to get away from the police after doing some shit that Sothan would get caught doing, if you put your shoes on backwards, your escape, they'll follow it in the wrong direction. There you go. Oh god, nightfall. Please, please, please find these tents. You know what I think we're going to have to do now? Now we've explored these huts. I could do a lap of the island and see if I can find anything of interest, because this map is really tiny. Which makes me think that the majority of the map exists underneath, given the sheer amount of caves and stuff. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. Why is everyone telling me to check Discord today? What's happened? Fuck off, Fraser. Stop being adorable. Radware immediately posts right after it. Don't know about the redundancy, but this can be called this can be called the most darkest. What, you mean dark in terms of how dark a video game can be? How dark is it? What is that? Has the moon got no texture on it, or am I... Because it's not an eclipse, is it? What's that? Is that the Death Star? Is that responsible for anything? Is the fact the moon looks weird proof that we're not on Earth? We're not on Earth. Is the rain washing off the paint? No. That's no moon. It doesn't look like the moon though, does it? I don't know if you can see it on your screens, but it's like small. I suppose there is a tiny bit of light coming from around it on the right hand side. Am I facing west right now? Am I thinking too much about this game? Hello, I tried to equip you, if we could please. Yeah, so at least the sun's hitting it from the correct side. But why is it so dark? I don't understand. Right, can I sleep? Can I put the fucking compass away, please? I keep having this problem where I can't work out how to put the compass down. Alright, I can sleep, but it'll be a short while yet. Alkirion, good morning. The sun went down, yeah, but the moon's got no light on it. I don't understand. I don't know if you'd be able to see it, would you, like that? Okay, and I think I'm kind of guilty of reading too much into the smallest clues in this game. Alright, we've got a minute before the sun can come, but can I make a small fire, maybe, and cook some meat? That would maybe be a better... No, I don't think it's an eclipse, because the sun follows the eclipse, right? The sun is currently... Sorry, the sun would be staying perfectly behind the moon as it travels through the... And lunar eclipses are only a small thing, right? Oops. I'm going to build a fire pit here. This is going to be my base away from home. The sun follows the eclipse. The sun follows the moon, you bitch. The Earth is between the sun and the moon? Maybe, but then the moon has light on the western side. The sun follows the moon. These are great quotes. Stop taking me out of context, you big turd. You never will, I don't know why I'm pretending. Right, one more stone and then we can knock a fire up for the evening. Get some food cooked for morning so I don't have to eat a lot of expensive stuff. Brazilian folklore is full of characters. There is Curupira that you already know. Sacre. A one-legged trickster with a red cap who vanishes in whirlwinds. You've also got a giant fiery snake that guards the forest, and a mermaid who lures people underwater with her voice. Boto turns from a pink river dolphin into a charming man at parties. And it's scary. It's a scary witch with a reptile face who haunts kids that don't sleep. Like that thing from Minecraft. Okay, fine, it's a game and not realistic. Are you happy now? I hope that's not the answer, though, Elkiria. I'm invested now. I've done the Stubbler thinks too hard about things and got myself excited about something that's probably not accurate. Oh god, that was rotten. Oh, that's damaged my food. I've managed to sleep and stuff, but at what cost? Maybe I hunt some breakfast. What do you fancy having, everybody? A rabbit.
Boto is known for getting other people's wives pregnant. Yes, exactly what you heard.
Oh. Is that Gwynblaine's real dad? I just woke up and you're already making me want to drink. Jesus. I'm just. I thought I was having some interesting theorising, Alkirion, and now you've judged me. Be nice. Right then, can we say that we have explored the northwest beach huts? I think we can. I need to find rope though, don't have to finish the boat. But I think I might already have rope. Did I find the ropes? I've got the ropes I needed. You fancy going on a boat ride? Yeah, let's go on a boat ride. We'll go to the sort of northern reaches of the lake area. Well, that's a lot better. Look at that. Good. Alright, thank you, Fire. I'll be back to you at some point in the future. So now the map's filled out, look. I thought for a second that the huts are on the left, look, in map square 4. Do I try and push for the northern mountain range? No. If you look at the top in map square 1, there is a tiny little bit that's checked off. I wonder if that was the northern reaches of the beach that I was exploring. I don't know. Cheating women might have made that up, Radware. No, it was Boto in the middle of the night. Ooh, there's some more huts. Right, a decision stands before you, dearest Doomhaus. Would you like to explore some more huts or build a stupid boat? Option 1 for huts. Option 2, stupid boat. I kind of also want to... Shaggy Dan says huts. I mean, Tagsack, I like your style. That's basically a caravan. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It has been decided. What are you? Okay, right. Right, while we're talking about biomes, what the fuck is there a crocodile doing in the same area as... A fucking crocodile? Yeah, this landmass, something's wrong. And I bet it's story related. Come back! We can be friends. Not that you want to, of course. Thanks, that good afternoon. He's dead? Damn, he took some arrows. Time for some new boots. Ugh. Hey, that's a good point, though, before we go to the new hut. What can I make with that? Is crocodile skin on here anywhere? Rabbit fur. Don't tell me it's just the same, it's just lizard skin, but more of it. Is that all it was? It actually is. It's just more lizard skin. I feel cheated. I was going to see if there was something else we could build with it. Apparently not. I'd love to get some new boots, Bear, but the game said no. Right, so we have animals from all over the place. Oh, there's some cannibals. Fucking cannibals over there. Let me get past this bitch first. Rabbit skin is actually good for stealth armour. Not rabbit, lizard. As you can see, I'm very stealthy, given that I'm shooting this crocodile to death right now, and it's not doing anything. Is there anybody from America that knows whether this is a crocodile or an alligator? There are Komodo dragons, but this is a full-blown fucking... one of the two. If I believe correctly, an alligator has fins and a crocodile has feet. Okay, the cannibals are running up into the woods. I want to go and, like, talk to a cannibal with this stuff on and see if it changes their behaviour. The main difference between alligators and crocodiles are their snout shape, with alligators having a broad U-shaped snout and crocodiles are narrower, V-shaped snouts. Shape of the snout. So what would this be? Thinner snout is a crocodile. So this is a crocodile. Oh, Paula, good morning as well. It's a crocodile. Got so much meat. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay. There's cannibals in this area. I'm going to go investigate these huts at Shaggy Dan's demands, and I'm going to try and find some rope and stuff as well while we're out here. Alligators are fresh water. See, this is difficult, though, because the sea's right there, and there's an inland lake here, so I assume it's got both. What are these things? There's something else up there. Am I seeing buildings? So it would be the very south of Map Square 2. We'll investigate these huts first. Alligators. Crocs are small and speak with an Australian... Oh, of course. I should have learnt from watching Alligator Dundee as a kid. They're good for meat, though, if nothing else. And I get my arrows back. Fuck 'em. Let's have all this skin. Just like snakes, where the venomous ones usually have a V-shaped head. And is that true? What is that true about snakes? I don't want to go in the water just in case my paint wears off. These seem to be very much the same, like, cabins as the other stuff. Can I get up here, please? Come on, game, don't let me down. Nobody wants to watch me walk round. Balls. Isn't a rule that most commonly way to identify him for someone without true knowledge about it, at least. I guess if you're already at the point of, like, measuring the width of its face and stuff, you might as well just have a rule where you stay away from all snakes, just assume they're all poisonous. Then again, venomous, I should say. Then again, if you've been bitten, you could do with the knowledge, right? Alright. Do I go on a stealth... I could go on a stealth mission. Because I've got lizard skin now to make stealth armour, haven't I? With leaves and lizard skin. Combine. Equip. There we go. I'm fully geared now. Mostly stealth gear. I like the idea. Paint yourself a luminous colour to aid your stealth gear. Snakes don't chase you around, you'll probably be able to look at it. But during the standoff, before combat. Right, if I get killed here, I think trusting Shaggy Dan that's got a massive purple 2 next to his name was the cause. So we haven't got to the snowy area just yet. How far north am I? Fucking, I need to get into the shade so I can read my map properly. And that's FCI. So we're on Map Square 6, 7. Is 2 pink or purple? Is Team 2's like someone on Team 2 say the word sausage? I think it's purple, is it? It might be pink. Well, they're very close. I'd say it's kind of in between, right? Pinky purple. What's this? So these are more of the same buildings with chutes, aren't they? But what are they firing down? Because there's no skulls in these, and these are a lot narrower as well. Do these open? Can I knock the fucking things down? Yeah, I do. Shaggy Dan, yeah, definitely. As you can see with the at the bottom left, you have like a little. Here's what you need to build the bullshit you're currently working on.
Look at him. That's how animals fall into traps.
Shut up. Stop judging me so accurately. I even crouched down to make it easy to get in it as well. No cannibals around these huts though. Let's go up and investigate whatever that stuff was. The slide's a bit extreme. Maybe it's alright at high tide. As you know, high tide's common in inland lakes.
Oh, look, what is this? Let me get in this box-shaped thing.
Where I can never escape. Says I can eat these. Press 1 to eat random mushrooms without testing in the guide whether they're acceptable to eat or not. Actually, I should maybe learn how to do this. Somewhere in here there's a guide about stuff that you can and can't eat. Polar says just eat it. Is Polar on Team 2? No, he's not. He can probably be trusted. Here we go. Jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. That sounds safe, right? So don't trust Team 2 or people with no team. Don't drink from lakes or eat random mushrooms. There's so many painkillers now. Tell you what is a superfood in this game. Blueberries. Look, watch my health, my food and stamina. Or thirst. Yeah, man. Basically, you just stop off and top everything up. I'm assuming that's going to be very valuable on this difficulty. Ooh. Was that Timmy? Timmy! Press 1. Okay, how does this fit into our theory? Oh shit! There's one of them things up there. Okay, I need to get out of here. I'm getting a vasectomy. Look. Is that thing around because... Is the baby around because that thing's around? Are they connected? It's one of the things from the picture. It's like a mandrake from Harry Potter. Yeah, it does. It looks like it's like the babies from Dead Space as well. It's run back over to that thing. I'm not hitting a fucking deformed baby. Press 1 to check for a uterus. Is that thing giving birth? Shit. Yeah, let's not walk into a trap with that thing around. Jack-o'-lantern mushrooms glow in the dark and look awesome, but they're not edible. They're toxic and can cause serious nausea, vomiting, and cramps. People sometimes mistake them for chanterelles, but they're definitely not safe to eat. To think everybody was asking me to eat random mushrooms off the floor. Right, at some point I'm going to have a fight with something like that. Like, I wonder if they drop some resource that I need. Right, where does that fit into our theory then? Why is the mutants? I think the deeper you get, I think staying on the surface maybe creates this like flesh obsession, cannibal urge. And maybe the deeper you go into the caves, the more you warp. Yeah, that's what I thought as well, Bear. It looks like the what was it called? Like boglet or something, right? Do I kill it though? I don't know if I want to kill it. Maybe the deeper you get towards whatever is at the centre of the island, warps, as I say, like mutates and warps you more and more. Look, we've got tortoises and sea turtles in the same area as deer and bunny rabbits. I only said that because of the Southend bunny thing. Forgive me. Why babies? Botchling, that's it. Yeah, botchling. Which is what Gwynblade was called, actually, for the first 6 months of his life before they decided on his name. Closer to the 3 trees down there. Are you sure it wasn't a really fast tortoise? I wouldn't mind killing one of the babies. Don't clip that. There's something splotching around. Is it a baby? Are you on your own? Ow, you bitch thing. He's got an arm missing. Well, looks to be some kind of tail that never... What is... Did I say I like babies, Radway? I don't think I did. Do I try and kill the big... Okay, right. If this goes wrong, and Team 2 gets shit... Team 1 gets shit on, it wasn't my fault, it was my curiosity that led me to it. How many arrows do I have before we start this? Maybe I've got enough arrows to fell the thing. 17. Tad too late. There. Stop. Also, the sun's going down. I don't want to aggro this thing, and then it just goes, look. Oh, that's 2 babies killed in an hour. They're everywhere. They have to be related to the tall thing. Bear being a green is a sin. Think of the children. Yeah, I'm trying to. Self-defense, this, Shaggy Dan. Oh, you turd. Babies are really... Oh. They don't drop anything, no. Right, where's the big thing? It was around here, right? The babies are still here, so that's got to be still here somewhere. Now he's just hunting them for sport. Shaggy Dan. Try as you might, I won't be saying that out loud. Are they toxic? No, so these sort of more neutral looking rope. Hey, there is rope at these. I need to get away. I need to get somewhere for the night time, don't I? Can I loot ropes here? Oh, I can climb. I'm going to fall off this, aren't I? Mr. Forrest, be careful. I mean, midstream break. You're killing babies without reason. No, it's for fun. New base. Can't get me. That's my horde base, Bear. Same theory as the one we're going to build in 7 days when that time comes around. I could use this for fighting that thing. I could unless it chops the tree down. Fuck me. Listen. Listen, you scared the shit out of me. I am painted red. Are we friends? Fuck me, that scared me. My neck hurts from flinching. Definitely don't clip that. Right, mate. I'm going to put my weapon away. Can we talk? I'm painted red. Do you like that at all? Talk? Painted red, look. Is this important in some way? He's on the white paint team. Hey, that's not a bad point, actually, Bear. I wonder if there's tribes. Like different branches of... Why do they have... I don't know, Shaggy Dan. But it is a good question. Right, I need to get back to that place where I slept last night, don't I? The day-night cycle's a bit tough. Let's get back and sleep again. I want to come here for... No, I don't need to come here for a rope anymore, do I? Now we've investigated this, we can go to sleep and come back and we're going to build the boat. See what the boat can do. Press 1. 2. Sail the boat out to sea and do a lap of the island in the north to see the mountains from the other side. There's some cannonballs running in this direction. Mr. Forrest's big boat ride. Let's get the light out. Check it. Do. Deal. I know why, because you want me to start fighting shit. Team 2. Story as old as time. I thought that was a big naked lady laid down then. Can you see that? What I can see? This isn't as controversial as cats and his bumhole theory, but it looks like somebody laid flat forward. Okay, there's some cannibals running around on the beach down there, but they seem fine. I never found that big leggy creature again, did I? Do we feel like I got any more or less? I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm intrigued and I'm asking like a million questions at once. Does it feel like the cannibals were less willing to attack me just there? Man sees what he wants to see. In Katz's case as well. The boat rides are too risky. Let's stay safe and fight things. No. No. I don't know if you can actually get from freshwater to the sea, though. It's worth investigating. Alright. Can I sleep yet? No. A couple of minutes. Holy shit in midstream break time. Team 1, would you feel safe sat here for the midstream break? If I really stoke the fire so it doesn't go out. Because it's midstream break time, I feel like we should have it. And that's a pretty good looking midstream break, isn't it? You can't go in the tent dug here, lass. Okay. Let's put the tunes on. Right. I shall be back in 2 minutes. Hopefully the fire doesn't go out and I start to freeze to death. But if I'm quick, we'll be fine. Keep the midstream break calm, because you'll attract the cannibals otherwise. Right back. Yeah, this is good looking, isn't it? Does it get better looking when the music stopped? Beautiful. Beautiful. The crocodile should show up for the dinner. Holy shit, I only just came back in time. Mate. Weapon away, right? Weapon away. Dressed in red paint. Can we be friends? No, 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 no. He knelt down. Oh, shit. Am I surrounded? No. Talk. I'm gonna die. Did they not like the fire? God, I only just got back in time, didn't I? I'm not afraid. They're kneeling. What does this mean? What does this mean? I am... That guy stood in the fire, though. You idiot. You fucking idiot. Guys, your mate's on fire. Help him. Guys. Oh, he's fine, he's fine. It's alright, he's just covered in blood. Why are they... Can you guys see them? The plot. They're singing. Yeah, what's in this can? Can I talk to them, maybe? Ducky says lemonade, Bear says Pepsi Max, Razor says Dandelion and Burdock, Chelly says Professor Peppy. I kind of want the sun to go up so I can go over and talk to them. Friends. Friends? Yeah? No. Friends? Oh, this is fucked. Are they terrified of me? Also, I forgot about this, look. It looks like they're wearing other people's faces. They've got like stitch marks and their faces don't quite cover their heads. There's social distancing. There's another guy coming over, look. One of the tribal leader guys. No, 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 no. Yeah, they're maybe trying to convert me. Oh, that's true. Am I in danger? Bow. Even the leader did it. I feel like I'm supposed to learn something from this, but I don't know what's happening. If this changes, I'm really dead. I'm surrounded now as well. Man! I'm so fucked. No, this guy. That guy's... Is he... He's got white paint on him. I'm fucked. I'm actually fucked. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, shit. There must be tribes. I'm fucking stupidly surrounded. Team 1, just know that I love you and I'm trying. Oh, no! Stop, 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 stop. Right, everybody, just fuck off and leave me alone. It's that guy, that fucking guy with the, like, pale paint on him. That was the mealtime prayer. They're fucking... Oh, please. There's a cave. I need to get in the cave, don't I, to save my life. Climb, 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 climb. The answer was, everybody, the triumphant return of Dandelion and Burdock. Harry's been guessing it for years. Yeah. No, wait, Razor did guess it. Shit! I didn't even see you guessed it. Oh, you turd. I've not had it for like 2 years and Razor goes and guesses it. I've been ignoring you saying Dandelion and Burdock for years. Piss. Oh, yeah, nice, Razor. Yeah, nice. Since Outer Wilds, I've been saying it because of Outer Wilds. Give me a pink name. Why do you deserve a pink name, you turd? This cave, by the way, is extremely fucking deep. I came down here to try and save my life, but now I'm trapped down here. And I've not slept, and I'm really, really hungry. You want a pink... You can't request a pink name, Razor. That's not how this works. I know you will, but you're not supposed to be able to. Right. Do I explore this cave a bit further? I need to... Where am I on the map? Oh, does the map update? Is there only one cave network, I wonder, and the map updates? Because it seems to think I've been in those other areas at the... That's a willy at the bottom. And I have only ever been in 2 other caves. Yeah, look, because that down there, the one at the bottom, is the cave near the... It's in the same place on the map as the cave near the village at the start, near the plain, and that one's near my base, because my base is built near the entrance to another cave at the top near the character's thumb. Interesting. Okay, so there must be only one cave network. So I assume the mission that I have to explore the sinkhole... Damn, this is deep. And it goes even deeper. Right, I've got an idea. What's this? You're more loaded with snacks and soda than a vending machine. You'll probably be fine. Did I just throw that without lighting it? I'm a fucking genius. Alright. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that, that's cool. I kind of wanted it to go even deeper. You're right there. You are right. Press 1 to go down. But I want to play on a boat. Alright, let's go down. If you'd asked for it, Razor, I might have considered... sorry, if you hadn't asked, I might have considered giving you it, but as it stands... Oh, that is so good. Oh, I've missed it. This is the, like, expensive brand in the UK as well. Instead of the cheap shite I used to get. 69p. It's a lot to spend on a single drink. Look at this. I can't go down there. Can I? That's so fucking... How many of these flares do I have? I've got 7. It just landed in water immediately. Shit. Right, let's go down. We can be brave. Maybe the best thing we do is go in every cave we know the location of, just for the sake of adding to the map. Oh, I need to swim down here, though. And I'm not going to be able to swim with the light on. Yeah, that is really dark. I wonder then at some point... What's that? It's got... Whatever it is, it's got a light on it. Some piece of electrical equipment or something. What is that, if you could guess? It's got a light on it, look. You can see where the light's facing. Like a It's like an orange box with an electrical light. Is it a flashlight or something? God, I've got more questions than answers. Yeah, maybe it is. Hang on. If it is a big torch, maybe I can pick it up, and then the idea is that it wants me to go into here and then pick that up, and then that's the tutorial to get further through. But it doesn't seem to work like that. Where is it? There. No, that was a skull. I really don't understand. It's for making the bat signal. I don't need bats in a cave. I don't know what that is, and I can't pick it up. I wonder, in like Metroidvania style, I need to upgrade or build something, or find something. Maybe like a snorkel or something that'll help me. But it's less about... It's less about oxygen that's stopping me getting further, and more about light. Alright, I think we'll go. We'll get out. It's a nuclear reactor. Honestly, bear, given the rest of this game, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a nuclear reactor at the bottom of one of the lakes. Caves, I should say. Okay, there's nowhere else I could have travelled in here. There's like all like lobster cages or something in here. Is that relevant in any way? Do you know what, Bear? You and Gwynblade saying those things, that's made me terrified that suddenly none of this is relevant. Fuck. But it has to be. The cannibals are clearly relevant because there was a cannibal that stole Timmy, right? The naked men. Maybe the devil's under the water down there, and that's why the guys... That's why the equipment isn't very deep down, because the devil killed the people that were using it. It's hard to see right now, but I'm climbing back up that stupidly long rope. Right, are the cannibals gone? Because there was 200 of them out here, and half of them respected me, and the other half... Oh, the sun's come up. Lovely. Are we clear? Clear? This is where I went in, isn't it? And you can't use these tents to sleep like you can the orange ones. So let's call this cave... This is what I need to be doing. This cave here is... We need to call this cave the... So... This is my way of working out what's what on this map, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So south central of map square 6. So in the future, I need to write this. Hang on, right? We'll work this information out. Cave. South central of South Central 6, right? So I know exactly where to go. And then in brackets, or after it, we'll write flooded. And then I'll know that I need whatever swimming light. Flooded. No, flooded works. And then if I get something that will help me, I know that I can go to the cave, South Central 6. I don't know if that's the best way to be working out what's what and where to go, but it seems to... It makes sense in my head. And then, if I have a location like that for every cave... Yeah. Okay, let's sleep again. I need to cook something, don't I? Also, my gear's all disappeared. Why is my armour? Because have I been hitting today's stream? Oh, I tell you what, I bet that just counts for hits, right? Because I got bit by a crocodile, and I think I did get slapped by one of the cannibals at one point. That's maybe it. So every hit takes off some armour, or a chunk of armour. Mina, good afternoon. How's the kittens? Cave Johnson over here. Mina, this game's weird. Oh, look. I found some paint, for those that weren't here for it before, and I'm red, right? I painted myself red. And as a result now, the cannibals kneel before me and sing. I don't get it. But I don't know if I'm in danger anymore if the cannibals are being friendly. Why do you like red paint so much? Calm down. So, see, here's the thing. Am I in danger anymore? I'm going to save. I hope they're good. I've not seen them since breakfast. Is that because you left the house? Or is that because they've not been around since? I don't get this at all. Here's my theory, right? My theory for the entirety of this game so far has been that, and I joked about it being the devil is under this island and it's drawing people to the island and turning them into these like flesh-obsessed cannibals. I paint myself red and suddenly they all start worshipping me. Do they think I'm Beelzebub? Also, I've killed about 8 babies so far in today's stream. Okay, these cannibals are in this direction. Only the mother cat showed up when you fed for lunch. Weird. I wonder if they're all sequestered away in the chicken coop. Do you mean are we going to kittens for breakfast, Bear? I don't know, you'll have to ask her. Dot steady! Be calm, be calm. That's not being calm. Right, let's go back and make this... Everybody be nice. Yeah? I hate this game. It's making me nervous about this game. Azar, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. I come back to stream from feeding little Azar and I've killed 8 babies so far. It's a standard day in the Doomhaus, I see. Yeah, we're having a nice, quiet bank holiday, public holiday stream this afternoon where we've killed about 8 babies and painted myself red to curry favour with cannibals. But I am drinking dandelion and burdock as a result. I wish she is Good morning. And it would be really easy to shoot them when they kneel. I know, but if I shoot one, I aggro all of them, right? And now they're following me. I need to go make my boat. Everybody calm down, maybe. Go about your business. Would you want to upset the blood god? Well, that's her car, isn't it? Cat, listen. I don't understand. But I'm starting to think the caves are more that are the most important part of this whole game. I don't like them following me like that. It's creepy. Stop. I'm off to go build a boat. I don't know if I prefer him attacking me. Dear congregation, I require prayer. Kneel before the blood god and give me your song. Stop you! Oh, I didn't mean to draw a weapon. That was a mistake. I shot the floor in a sign of peace. I don't like this at all. Noise is it is, isn't it? Hey, that was attack. That Is it because I've got my weapon out, maybe? I don't want to get my other weapon out because it's a stick with one of their brother's skulls on it. Right, weapons away. Leave me alone. Right, I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, see if I can leave them behind. Whew. Yeah, I don't like it. You could use them to test your trap. True. I mean, if I make friends with them, I don't need the trap, right? But I don't think there's... any making friends with those big, like, 8-legged tit monsters. Stop. Accidents happen. I'm sure they'll understand. Although I wouldn't mind testing it, yeah. Yeah, we saw an 8-legged tit monster as that. And it, as far as I can tell, it was giving birth when it attacked me. Because we had to kill the babies. Now, I'm no biologist, despite what I look like. But I don't think that that is something that can occur naturally without demonic intervention. I'm so nervous that all of my theories are just going to, like Bear says, all my cool theories about this game are just going to fizzle away to nothing. Mercifully, I have Dandelion and Burdock for the first time in like 2 years. Oh, it sucks. I hope that happens. Are you saying, Razor, you'd love the forest more if it let me down enormously? It would endear it to you even more. Okay, right, we're going to build a boat. Kepler, welcome to the stream. This game, for all that just arriving, this game's unravelling slightly. I found some red paint, so I painted myself red, and now the cannibals have started worshipping me. Nothing makes sense. I need 4 logs, and then I can finish off my new boat, and then we're going on a boat ride. I promise. Kepler, you're welcome more. Right then, we've returned home. Lovely. Let me save before we do anything. Jesus, what was that? Did we hear that? Yeah, if an 8-legged tit monster attacks, I know what I'm doing. I've built this stupid trap outside the base, which is inevitably going to kill me and me alone. I mean, look, I built a farm. Currently, it's only good for blueberries, but blueberries are good for health, and health is good for Studler. Yeah, man. Lark, how's it going? Look, I'm showing off my blueberries. I thought that was in game. No, I mean there is 8-legged tit monsters in real life. There isn't, but Shaggy Dan sees them regularly, so... I feel like... Well... That damaged all of my armour as well. Oh, you fucking idiot, Stubbler. Yeah, it did no damage. It did wreck all my armour, though, which is a problem. Balls. Right, let's finish this boat. I'm just embarrassing myself at the moment. Who built that there, is the question. If you were a cannibal, wouldn't you worship a man in red? If I was a cannibal that had been turned that way because Satan himself existed under the island, yes. You got no bank holiday, no, Lack? Shit. I don't know where you're at, Lack. Are you Europe? I assume if the workday's been done, unless you were working nights, right? Absolutely no pressure to answer that, of course. I was going to say, Mina, well, you need a good country that has bank holidays at the end of August for no reason whatsoever. But you live in a country that gives cats cool tattoos, so I suppose that makes sense. Are you Finland as well, Lark? I didn't realise. Huh. I guess it is. So what, 6 PM where you are? Must be a good feeling, though. Sad that you have to watch this for an hour and see me struggling to understand and applying far too much pressure to a video game that probably doesn't warrant it. Shit. Also, is it getting dark? Yeah, the sun's setting again. I had actually stayed up all night, didn't I? I was cowering in that cave. Right, boat finished. 2 more logs. Okay, let's just nip over and pick up those last 2 logs and we'll get the boat finished, then we're going on a boat ride. I mean, I've not died yet, so Team 1 can't complain. Also, Team 2, how did you feel when I realised that my red paint meant that that massive crowd of cannibals weren't attacking me? Well, that might be Team 1 bait, that. Team 2 bait, this red paint. I wonder if the cannibals are like just the first tier of enemy. And the tit monsters and stuff. Boat's complete. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Wait, how do I drive? You know what I'm saying? This is the only game you've ever played that I know the ending to. And what is the main goal of the game at the moment, Timmy? He only plays games where he's one of the main characters. That's what Timmy does, we know. Timmy, good morning. Find me. Now, question, dearest Doomhaus. Does this look slower than walking? Because I have a feeling it might be. Where are we going to go on it? Let's take it out to sea. Wait, why don't I just go home on this? Oh yeah, Timmy. I forgot. I forgot Timmy exists. Alright, we built a boat. Lovely. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just tick our way through the to-do list. Explore and find rope and finish the boat. That is done. I guess it's cave exploration now, right? I don't think that's slower than trying to walk a 10-metre deep river, no. That's fair. But there would surely need to be a river that warranted it, right? Or a sea or something. I clicked that, by the way. I didn't copy the exact link, even though I hit copy link. What, the clip of me walking into the trap? There's less cannibals on the open ocean, but I'm not sure about Cannonball. That is usually where they're hogged, except on Sea of Thieves, because you'd need another ship for that. Right. I think as the sun's going down, I might risk sleeping, but I'm worried I sleep too much. Do I finish the bookshelf? No, because it needs 6 logs. That's a lot of bookshelf. Let's sleep. And I hope I wake up with daylight and it's not the middle of the night when I wake up. Fuck. Okay. Let's cook some meat. Raw meat, raw rotten meat in your pockets, Mina. Can you imagine? That wouldn't go wrong in a survival game. After talking about how I see tit monsters in real life and you can't see your own traps in games, that's what I titled it. You see tit monsters in real life? Oh, I see, yeah. Right, so what I can tell, from what I can tell is, are those caves? No. I was thinking there's like caves marked on the map, look. Oh, there might be. Am I seeing like tiny little arrows? Oh, I can zoom in. They are the cave entrances, look. And there's my boat marked, too. So there's a cave to the north-west of me. Are they cave entrances? I don't think they are. I'm going to go, right, in the morning, I'm going to go up to that arrow to the northwest of my pin and see what that is. Never seen that go wrong before. Oh shit, good point. I know. Is it spoiled? I think I've burnt it. No, it's good. Whew. It's slightly burnt. Piss. And now I'm thirsty. Mina, I need you to look away, actually, while you're here. Because it may look, on the surface, like I am drinking out of the, like a turtle shell. But that's absolutely not accurate. We need more paper for the rest of the map. Well, it seems like there's an under map as well. Oh, I really need the sun to come up. Tits. I also need it to rain because my turtle things are running out. I should have eaten blueberries, shouldn't I, instead of from this amazing farm. Instead of do you know what? I've just realised this bird cage is amazing because every morning there seems to be 10 feathers in it that I can loot to make arrows. Cousin Marty. Hey, if that duck's taught me anything, it's probably called Henrik. Let's make some arrows. Daily birdhouse run. I'm thinking while the weather. Woo! I'm thinking while the sun comes up, before I go and investigate whatever that thing is on the map, we'd build another one. Because feathers are the limiting factor. And if I can just get 10 every morning for nothing. Still laughing from that. I haven't seen tit monsters in years. Now I just see monsters. I've seen tit monsters. Now it's just the demons. We're not allowed to see tit monsters anyway, because you have to... you have to send some picture of your... Sorry, you have to send your ID into the government. Where's the bird box gone? There, birdhouse. So I need 1 log. Can I put another one next to that one? Yeah. Then that's just 20... that's a tiny bit lower, isn't it? That's not going to annoy anybody, is it? Give us some feathers, pal. Actually, I kind of need meat. Nobody look. Oh, you evaded me. Bitch. Thank you. Right, I need sticks for my birdhouse. Need 1 log in the morning. It's fine. Kepler, it's fine. It's the circle of life. That's really good. Though, the whole feathers thing. Alright. I want to go investigate this, whatever it is, but I can't sleep because I went to sleep too early. Hakuna Matata, exactly. Alright, that's the east, and the sun seems to be rising. Maybe we can set off a little earlier to our destination, which is... You see that little circle to the left and a bit up with an arrow pointing to it? That has to be a cave entrance. But it's implying that there's cave entrances all over the place. But I didn't know there was a cave entrance where it's saying that one is. Alright, so it's up here and to the west. One thing I really do appreciate about this game is the whole diegetic, instead of just pressing N to open the map thing. This is good. Right, we've got cannibals. The sun's coming up. I'm painted red still. They should respect me. How can you not? Ah, there is... I've deforested this whole area. Was there a cave here this whole time? I just didn't realise. That's a level of stubborn stupidity that would even surprise me. It seems to think I'm right on top of it. Right? Would you all agree that I'm smack bang on top of that hole? Game, if you've got there's a fucking cave entrance right here. Balls. How did I miss that? I've been here tons. Look, you can see I've cut all the trees down all the way into wherever this camp is. And you idiot. You fucking idiot. Right. I'm actually going to write this, though. So what is this? So my plan, for those that were here when I devised it, is you can see there's the 16 squares here, right? Because of the folds of the map. I'm naming locations based on where they are. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Map square 11, northeast. So, as per Stubbler's stupid code, cave northeast 11. And I'm going to go down as far as I can, and there'll be a point where I can't get any further. I'm going to write down why. Somebody look me in the eye and lie to me and tell me that's clever. That's clever, right? Yeah, I know you're all saying it. Right, well, I've never been into this one. I think is going to populate my map. Be clever if you called it C3. PO. No, you're counting squares. You can understand fully why I've written it like that, right? Bullshit, that is super organised for you. Exactly, Mina. My thoughts Okay, there's just some human hearts on the... What? So, for those that haven't been here while I've been theorising, I'm wondering whether the cannibals are other people like me that were drawn to this island by various methods that have been drawn here by something, and there's a religious element because there's a lot of Bibles on the floor and stuff. I am wondering whether the cannibals were drawn here and mutated by whatever is on the island, and they've been turned into some like weird flesh cult. And the reason that I'm so confident of having a human hand and human skull based weapon is because the devil is under the map and is twisting me like it twisted everybody else. That is a very deep cave. And I painted myself red, and the cannibals liked me a bit more. Fuck me, that is deep. Wait, am I going to be able to build my own tit monster in the future? You promised me, Bear. What's going on here? There's a light. A skull with a light on it. Oh, so this needs climbing ropes. Yeah. Okay. So I need to scale down the wall, but I don't have ropes necessary to climb. So, as per Stubbler's mapping of the cave network, so cave entrance, any 11 is climbing gear. So now I know that if I get climbing gear, I can go to the any 11 cave and progress. Ooh, I like this. We're building a system. This feels like the most progress we've made in this game so far, by the way. And if I can build my own tit monster bay, you can damn near guarantee I will. I love one thing I love about this game so far is the navigation setup. This is top. Or I suppose the lack of navigation setup. It's immersive as fuck. Right, okay. So, cave any 11, I can't get through because I need the climbing gear. If that is a thing, or to build something or whatever. This isn't Sothan's bumhole, but the best believe it's in the game. I can see Sothan's bumhole on the map. It's quite clear if you look really carefully, Timmy. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to go west again. No, let's go south. Right? Because if I go south, there's 2 on... that's 11. On south east 11 and south central 11, look. Ooh, yeah, let's map these and then we know, right? So if I work out how to craft some kind of underwater light, then I can make good use of it because I'll immediately know where I need it. Ooh. I like this. Well, I might enjoy playing this. If I've learned anything about this game, it's probably going to be a climbing ribcage or so. Yeah, exactly. A climbing... Sir? You birds are disgusting. Press 1 to take advantage of the fallen? I tell you what the cannibals like, cremation. Yep. This gentleman needs cremating. Listen. Go away. And don't tell anybody of what you've seen. If this was KCD, I'd say you discovered an accident on screen right now. It would, yeah. Accident discovered. Yeah, thanks, KCD. There's a lady that's in her upside down cart covered in blood. Right. Somebody write up a eulogy on ChatGPT for this gentleman who was found in some yellow underpants in the woods. But because my armour is a bit weak, and Bear did just mention ribcage armour, let's make good use of this gentleman before we go mapping to the south. Nobody look? So long, naked man, with your yellow boxers. You've taught us a lot about rotten flesh and flies. Today we gather, though not too close, to honour a peculiar soul who roamed the woods in nothing but his yellow underpants and an insatiable hunger. He was feared, yes, but he was also consistent. He always knew what he wanted. Your flesh, your bones, and perhaps your leg for breakfast. He was more than just a cannibal. He was a landmark, a warning sign, a shriek in the night. His fashion sense, bold and apologetic, made him stand out in a sea of loincloth mediocrity. The yellow underpants will live on in memory, even as his footsteps fade into silence. Let us not remember him as a monster, but as a reminder. Survival is cruel, and sometimes it wears underwear. Rest in peace, brave forest wanderer. May your next meal finally be well cooked. Now let's turn his bones into armour. Yeah, man! Thank you, friend. This red paint. Yeah. The fuck when did you turn into Professor Slughorn? It was Razor's fault. What, did you just hear me perform just like some off-the-cuff, perfectly delivered eulogy there, Bean? Alas, it was ChatGPT. GG, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Razor. Man, I wish I had access to ChatGPT when my dad died. Oh god, that's a good point actually. How many fucking eulogies have been written on chat? Oh. I bet there's truth in that. God, imagine you were stood up at, like, giving a eulogy at a funeral and the final words at the end of it were, thank you for using ChatGPT-5. Or the vicar's up there going, https:///ch. What's the point in skinning turtles alive if they don't give you the fucking water that you need. I'm going to have to drink fizzy orange. That's the good stuff. I might just put an extra bit of meat on the fire. Hey, I wonder if you take meat off the drying rack, does it mean you can eat it wherever you go? Oh, I might be able to. So drying meat. Can I just eat that now? It's spoiled. That's fresh, though. Eat. I can take cooked food with me. What the I didn't mean to eat that. I meant to drop it. I got some meat. Maynard, you need a grilled chicken sandwich. It's not a chicken. It's close enough. Right then, let's go mapping. I'm enjoying this now, suddenly. Ooh. The final word would be, we'll be using an older ChatGPT model. You can upgrade your plan or wait until 407 to use the most current model. Be zen. Be zen. Be zen. You just had an entire fucking funeral for a guy and used his corpse to make armour, walked outside, straight into a trap that you'd built, which destroyed the piece of armour that you had the... Serenity. Coffeeton? That's true. Zen. Calm. Good game. Let's go mapping. Why have I painted myself red? I'm just... Do you ever get in a game where you're just on the cusp of losing your fucking marbles, but because you're not quite there yet, you're still having fun? Or you've convinced yourself you're having fun? Let's go. Right, we're off mapping. I suppose it's just as well humankind lose their soul in time for the great mass extinction. I mean, as you were typing that, my soul left my body as I walked into that sodding trap. The extinction can't come soon enough. I'll have to eat some blueberries. It's not chicken, it's human. Close enough. I mean, you've seen the way I've played in this game so far, Paula. Can you really accuse me of not being chicken? Right, 11 South East is the one we're going to next. Let's go. Yeah, it's sub cost is exactly what it is. Let's get some sticks while I'm on the way as well. What survival game? Oh, I forgot I applied a lot of human teeth to my axe. You strike me as more tofu than chicken. I've never in my life, Azar, been more offended by an accurate statement. Problem is, right, this game drives me up the fucking wall sometimes, but then you walk out onto an area like this and it's just a Bob Ross painting. Deny that is a beautiful, that is a beautiful scene. I'm so conflicted on this game. Could be Skyrim, yeah. Beautiful. Stupid fucking game. I've never been so on the fence about it. Not on the fence, I should say that, because I've never been so sort of like confused by a game before. But I'm very much enjoying myself. I will say, the plot, or the plot that I have invented and hope comes to pass, I am very fascinated by. Grilled human sandwich. See, I think there is a bit of something to that, Mina. What was a rallying cry of the Komodo Dragon Slayer? I missed him. I can make armour out of this lizard skin, which I'm going to need now I walked into my own frigging trap. Yeah, I think that whatever is created or turned people into these cannonballs is doing the same to me, and that's why I'm so willing to like burn humans alive on campfires and make armour out of bones. And I'm slowly slipping. This looks like my cave entrance, by the way. So my cave is in this direction, but I don't think this is it. No. I am becoming one of them. Put it this way, right? Either my theory is completely incorrect and you all get to laugh at me, right? Or my theory is correct and I get to have a fucking bow and arrow fight with the devil at the end of the game. That's win-win, no? Right, next cave entrance. So this is... Fucking shit. This is 11... SE11. Right? Yeah. Southeast 11. Cave SE11. Let's see how far I can get in here and what stops me ultimately. Hold on, if you had to become a cannibal to defeat the cannibals, does that mean you will have to become a tit monster eventually? She's onto something. Maybe I need to have 6 legs and give birth during combat to save Timmy. A big red tit monster, imagine. I wish I could pin that question though. There's something poetic about... Jesus, mate. The enemy of your enemy is your double enemy. Become the tit monster as tomorrow's stream title. Damn, this one is deep. Okay, any 11 is not messing around. What do we know about this cave? Alright, we've got human clothing, like modern day human clothing down here, as well as lots of skulls. Well, this is luggage from the plane, right? We know about luggage from the plane. So they've been dragging... Hello? Crucifixes covering a cave. Can I read these? That's crucifixes. Something's in here with me, which I don't like. Theory. Are these the wooden walls that I have found in the caves that block entrances? They have boarded up entrances in the caves and adorned them with crucifixes to keep what in? Ooh, okay. I'm looking for any clue that points to a fight with the devil at the end. Timmy. No, wait. Timmy? Is Timmy here and drawing shit? What? Oh, yeah, here we go. So we've got another piece of Timmy's toy. Can I combine them eventually to make... Yeah. Okay. If you could just make a new Timmy on demand, what's the point of saving the old one? True. Is that Timmy holding the toy? Ooh, I'm intrigued now. Don't forget there was something roaring in here, wasn't there? Exodia. where's this? This is not up where I was before, is it? What is that? Is that? Oh, that's a person that's had their legs chopped off. They've kept the sandals on, which was nice, so they don't get a splinter, but removed their entire torso and left their money behind, which is telling. So this is where the noises were coming from. What's in here? This game just ends when you come... Oh, God. That's not a tit monster. That seems to have 4 legs and 4 arms and no head. It's a Geordie. Press 1 to fight it. It removes the dead weight. What, the head? That clue with the picture could not be a bigger clue that the Christian missionaries were down here trying to keep something contained. Because we have found wooden walls, haven't we? Didn't know South had modelled for this game. Oh, the legs without... Yeah, the torso is where all the problems lie. What do I press to run screaming like a little girl? You don't need to, actually, Mina, because that will just happen regardless. So, if push comes to shove, I run up here while I'm fighting, and I run up to here, press E, and I'm assuming it can't follow me now. Fuck me, this thing's terrifying sounding. Right, good luck, Team 2. Team 1, I should say. 1 hit. Oh dear. Is it stuck? I can kite it, can't I? This feels a bit cheesy. Let's give it a fair fight. Whoa, it's got bum cheeks. You are on your own, aren't you? Yeah. Shoot its bum cheeks. It seems to... don't think it can see me. It can see me, it can see me, it can see me, it can see me, it can see me. That's not Snowflake, that's not Snowflake, that's not Snowflake. Run, run, run. History shows you assuming anything is a great mistake. No. I need to eat because my stamina's fucked. Have a protein bar. Look, this. I think there's a cap on my stamina based on my food. Right, going back in. I hope his health hasn't reset. Something dumb. I can't see. On a scale of 1 to brave, what is this tactic? Oh yeah, I've got cooked meat, haven't I? Should have eaten that. True. But just what? Oh shit, it's got... the mate's arrived. If I killed a mate... Wait, I could... Have I got no arrows? Oh god. I'm painted red. I could probably have just walked up and had a nice chat with this guy. Right, the other guy's disappeared. Do I have enough sticks to maybe make myself some arrows? Yeah, I have. Okay, how many feathers? 9. I can make 5 more arrows. Okay, I've got some arrows now. But if that other guy came back this way, I'm going to snap him up. Alright, we've got the tit monster. What do you call an enemy with, like, 8 arms and no head? Sothan? Oh, this goes somewhere else. There's 2 ways to go. I thought this was just a loop. An army. Army. The handyman. This just goes deep. Are we just... I mean, I don't want to go back up that way because it was scary. Let's just keep going deeper. Come on, flashlight. If I die down here, I'm all... Oh, lovely. Is this dead weight removal? Just hanging a load of fingers by the roof? On strings? It is. It's some cult of the flesh, I reckon. Like, that's what... What are you? What is all of this? That body laid on a table. Can I get into you? Like an old suitcase, yeah. See, that's a... what generation are those suitcases from? They're like the 40s ones, aren't they? Oh, it's so dark down here. Whoa. That's rammed with money. Can I not pick it up? I'm rich. It's Sothan's suitcase from Massamaca. I've got a suitcase full of money that I didn't have to force a friend to suicide to collect. Proof that My Summer Car is infinitely darker than any game that's tried its hardest to be. Okay, actually, maybe not. There's skulls everywhere. Alcohol laptops? Samsunda. Alright, so we seem to have a mixture of things. Let's light this for a bit of light. I've provided nothing, but I do have some money now. Somebody been experimenting on people? What is that? That's a guy that's had his arms... he's stuck on a stick. And he's got a phone in his mouth, a mobile phone in his mouth. One stuck in his chest. This guy's had his entire torso cut off and a laptop slot in that... What? I mean, I'll eat his lunch. And his head cut off. Katana collected. Is he just giving me a sword? Speed, what, 70? Damage, 50. Block, 0. So I'm assuming this is just an all-out attack. I've got a fucking... Of course I've got a katana. Why wouldn't I? Ah, that's an old samurai back tattoo, right? Did this guy have that tattoo? Yeah, he's had the skin removed from his... That is curious. Why have the cannibals, I assume it's the cannibals, set up this corpse as if they revered the tattoo on his back? Somebody do me a Google. Or if you know. Why did the samurai have those tattoos? Because I feel like it's got, well, it's clearly relevant to something, but I don't know if I just don't have the reference. And there's the Bibles as well, look. This is like a hodgepodge of... why is... They killed this businessman, garroted him, and then let his intestines form a nice, neat pile Game, what are you trying to tell us? I mean, I'll take the sword. Very, very interesting, I think. It's going to be today's thumbnail. It's too dark for it to be the thumbnail anyway, right? I'm going to have to organise this onto my hotbar, aren't I? Don't I then combine the sword onto 2? 1? No. 4? 4? Yeah, the Yakuza had them, but I think the Yakuza were treating the tattoos like some... because they were revered in Japanese culture pre the gang, I think. I don't know what to get rid of. I don't know if getting rid of the club is sensible for this sword. But I kind of want medication, because... No, let's go med. Okay. So now 3 is the sword. It does block, but it's not a great deal. Did the cannibals just like the picture? But they were clearly investigating or experimenting with something. But what? Yakuza tattoos known as Irizumi are a significant aspect of the organization's culture, serving as a visual representation of their identity, beliefs, and personal stories. These elaborate, full-body designs are not merely decorative, they are deeply symbolic and reflect the wearer's experiences, values, and even their place within the Yakuza hierarchy. So, am I wrong that these tattoos are, like, tribal? Not tribal. Related to the samurai? Wait. Look at the face at the top right. Who's that? Can you see it on 720p? There's a fucking picture of the devil on it. Have they been, while experimenting with all these other people and doing whatever the fuck they've been driven to do here, have they seen the devil on that tattoo and revered him? Like, and seen his artwork as something to be revered? Ooh, now the plot thickens. Is that the extent of this cave network? There's something up there, it seems. A koi fish tattoo specifically represents strength, perseverance, and good fortune, rooted in the legend of a koi swimming upstream to transform into a powerful dragon. Yeah. I wonder if the fish is relevant at all to whatever the cannibals are doing, or whether it's just the face there. I reckon it's just the face. Okay, well, we've got a sword out of it, which is very good. Interesting. Packet-puller as well. Appreciate the info. Does this go further up, or is this a dead end? Dead end. Okay. I am intrigued. What time is it? Fucking hell, I've only got 20 minutes left or something even wilder. And then this cave goes a bit further this way, I think? Or is this the way I came in? Yeah, that's the way I came in, I think. No? No, I came in through the finger cave, didn't I? I remember now. Oh, did I? My short-term memory ruined everything. Is the... Oh, okay. Alright, yep. This is one of the doors. Plastic torch? Please. Oh my god. An actual fucking torch. Oh, that's so much... Okay, alright, we've got some major upgrades today. Good. I'm 90% sure they redid the map since I played, and that katana used to only be found in one spot on the island. Well, I'm assuming it's good. Right. My theory, everybody, is the devil. Like... Fucking hell, that sounded loud. Oh. So there's just some alcohol. I was going to say the devil is hidden behind these walls, but maybe not. I really don't know what I'm looking at anymore. I'm so scared that I have, like, put pressure on the game by coming up with this story that I'm suddenly obsessed with in my mind. That couldn't be possible, right? I'd never do such a dumb thing. Let my mind get carried away. Because 2025 does seem to be the year of Stubbler getting accused of playing games wrong. I don't think it can be, because these clues are all laid out like really, like, precisely, aren't they? Like all these set pieces and stuff. I'm up for it. Like that tattoo. There's two things that's made me think that my theory about the devil that I've seen today, it's the... Oh, I'm hungry. Now's the time to eat that meat, right? There you go, Paula, it's eaten. Is the cave... the cave drawing, where it was... Or the drawing in the cave, where it was a picture by Timmy of a small... One of those wooden doors with... with crucifixes on the wood, as if it was designed to keep out the... Oh, God. Can I kill this thing? Ow! Team 2, team 2, team 2, team 2, team 2, team 2. Fuck me, that thing hurts. Jesus, I should be dead. That knocked all my armour off and knocked me down to a quarter of my... Holy fuck. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's have some painkillers. Right. I need to get past that Sothan, don't I? So this cave is blocked by me needing to kill Sothan, SE11. Okay. Alright. I'm kind of fascinated. We're calling them things the Sothans. Was it Azar that said I didn't know Sothan modelled for this game? That feels like the one. Okay, let's get out of here. No, you will. Part of me hoped to just have an enjoyable bank holiday stream, but it's not gone that way. Dandelion and Burdock, though. So good. Even though I didn't even manage to get a fucking finesse with the drink I hadn't had for 2 years, because Razor exists. Right then. I guess tomorrow we carry on mapping and we build a battle plan for killing Sothan in the cave. I thought about grabbing a Mountain Dew just now. Are we all going back to our past? You stopped yourself and just got a Dr. Pepper. Not the vastly superior Professor Peppy. I don't know how I feel about walking... Like, the forest... I feel like today this game's accelerated by about 1,000 miles per hour. I'm now painted red and carrying a katana. I think it's spiralled out of control. Might grab one tomorrow, a Mountain Dew, when I go and go to put your DVLA form in the mail. But yeah, you're learning to drive, right? Shit. Right, let's go on. I'm so conflicted. Not conflicted, but sort of confused and eager to learn. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Should mix some hot Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew. What kind of perverted sentence is that? Fuck off with your bullshit, Chaz. Deserved. Chaz, good morning. For those that are just arriving, I have found about 8 clues that points to my theory that the devil exists under the island, including a picture of a wooden door in the caves with crucifixes drawn on it as if it was warding something off. And the cannibals had set up, well, 3 things. The cannibals had set up one of the plane passengers' Yakuza tattoo, you know, the big back tattoo, because it had a picture of the devil on it. They'd set it up as if they were revering it for some reason. And the 3rd clue that points to my theory is that there is some red paint on the that I found, and I smeared myself in it. And suddenly, when I was walking around with red skin, all of the cannibals knelt down and prayed to me. So for those of you just arriving for marbles, get a load of that for information. Finally sent you the forms, telling me you never went to a fast food joint with self-service soda machine and then mixed a bunch of different flavours together. The British version of that is they used to sell cereal. You probably have them over there as well, where you've got cereal in variety packs for kids, and they're like tiny little boxes. And you're supposed to have one box every now and again. But instead, you just mixed all of them in one big thing, thought it was the most genius thing you'd ever done, ate 3 mouthfuls, and never did it again. That was our version of it. Yeah, I did when I was fucking 12. Then I got some goddamn sense and only do it with Ices. Mixing cereal while pregnant is tough. It feels like a sin for some reason. What's an icy? Oh, like slushies, I see. Pup cups for the dog. You know what? I'm more intrigued than ever today, and I feel like, in terms of exploration, we've finally got a system in place that can help us work this out. Also, something sprung my trap while I was away. It was not me, was it? Oh, slush puppies are pup cup, I see. Pup cups in this country, at the moment, they mean them things you can get for your dog, don't they? So your dog can have Starbucks or whatever. It does, yeah. Nothing this week, mind, right now, so you don't have to watch. You can time it so you can watch 0 of the stream. Razor, if this is the same shit. Mind, right, good morning. Razor, stop. Baby Chinos, though. Mind, right, are you well? Good morning. This game has fucking exploded in intrigue today. Yeah, no, there's no football. Yeah, it's just steamed milk, isn't it? Maybe a bit of some fucking... I always assume that everything dogs have needs meat paste, but it probably doesn't. Also, I made a trap and it fucking killed me. I was going to say chocolate bullshit, but that doesn't seem that responsible for dogs, right? Okay, do I have enough sticks? I need to make myself some arrows and stuff. Oh, I thought that was how you make arrows. No, it's... No, how do you make arrows? No, it's feathers, isn't it? Not cloth. What am I doing? Stop! How do I put that away? Put that away. Combine. Oh, fuck, I need to collect feathers. But it's a good job because I've now got the bird boxes which collect feathers. There we go. Do you know what I might do tomorrow before we get started on killing Sothan in that cave? I might look into getting as much armour as I can, because I got one hit by Sothan and my entire armour bar depleted entirely. But that's a job for tomorrow, right? The pup cup is whipped cream, yeah. For the dogs. too hot to do anything day. I know, right? 6:04, good afternoon. Bank holiday, right? Either the weather's miserable or it's far too hot and there's nothing in between. Right, 18 arrows. I'm going to need more feathers and more sticks. Has that gone off? Balls. Drop that. Raw small meat. Drop that as well. Polluted water. Spent the day next to the pool. Where did you find a pool in the UK? At least this is filling my water jug, the jug thing, right? Hey, I tell you what. While we're working this out. You got I think Dougie was saying you got next Monday off in the US, right? So now, thanks to our Mina bucket things, this should be full of clean water. Look. I'm getting the hang of this game suddenly. Right then. Timmy's drawings. Can I look at the other drawing, or does it only show me the most recent one? Where's the other drawing?
50 years.
That's disgusting, Kit. You should be ashamed of yourself. Good work. Can I not cycle through these drawings? Oh. Kitten, thank you for 50 straight months. That's disgusting. Good effort. Right, today, recap. This is where we're starting off with tomorrow. I found tons of evidence to point to the devil being under the island. It was a dumb statement at first, but it's looking that way. I found a katana that the cannibals had stuck in the corpse of a Japanese man who had his tattoo, his Yakuza tattoo, removed from his back and strung up behind him. And said tattoo had the devil on it. Also, I painted myself red with red paint and the cannibals fell to their knees and worshipped me. Also, we found a drawing that seems to be Timmy's work from down in the caves. And the drawing had a picture of a part of the cave that was boarded up with crucifixes all over it. I think that theory's got legs. I'm going to investigate it tomorrow. That is fact, you're right. Get ready for now, though, let's save. And, more importantly, we have a goal tomorrow. We need to murder Sothan. A big, hulking, four-armed, four-legged, no-head monster in the cave. Also, I killed 8 babies. But that is going to do it for today. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you all for joining me on this day off. You're all very generous spending it here. But for now, that's going to do us. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Alright. Did I save? I don't know if I did. Oh, the in-laws have a swimming pool in Britain. Shit. I did save. Lovely. Right, let's get out of here and let's go get an orange winner in marbles because the oranges are having a good time at the moment in Doomhaus. Right, I'm going to do 3 hours just like that every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday from this point forward. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate everybody's company. You're all very lovely. Back as usual tomorrow. They planted a vineyard somewhere. Of course they have a fucking pool. This guy. Do you know we're talking about posh Yorkshire, everybody? This is proof. Kitten's got in-laws with a vineyard and a swimming pool. And here's me and Gwynblade gnawing on each other's legs to survive. Thank you all for joining. Welcome to all the new followers. I'll see you tomorrow for more. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the forest. But let's play marbles and pick a winner, shall we? Shit. What was that? It briefly showed me, fucking around for a second there. Don't know what that was. Alright. Now, oranges. Also, here's a little bit of good news. There's a fucking best of coming out after marbles. Know what I mean? Right then. I'm going to have to press a button and I don't want you all to look at it. Shit. Last time I played the forest, the oranges were 24 points behind the greens. The oranges are now... I daren't even count. The Worm Olympics went badly. The greens won every single round and absolutely slaughtered the oranges. The greens took 25 points from it and the oranges took a measly 3 thanks to Jackie winning the Wrigley title. You say that you and Gwynblade wouldn't do that regardless of what else you have. It's our way of familial bonding. It's not like we're well off, we've just got benefits. It's different benefits to the rest of Yorkshire, though, Kit. Right then, Oranges, we've got some work to do. We need to keep that score to below a 55-point gap so that final week is possible. Probable? No. Possible? Maybe. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password. I will give you a marble if you do, and if your marble wins, you get the golden name and the Person of the Century of the Day title. The password for today is Satan. Oh, yeah, we'll marry into it then. I worked hard for it. Shit. What famous person is on the chopping block for extra points this year? King Charles. Right, I'm going 15 people for this public holiday stream, so we're going Polar, we're going Kitten, we're going Cats, we're going Tagslack, we're going Shaggy Dan, Razor, Azar, Alkirion, Schmitz, good morning, Chaz, Cellist. Imagine Cellist. If this is a quiet one, you could get a point right now. Trim, good afternoon. Azzy, good afternoon. Bear. 6-4. Ooh, this could be Cellist's win. You got a 1 in 17 chance instead of like a 1 in 25. We've also got Dougie. Oop, I'm going to do this. We've got Siddles. And we have Dougie. 17 marbles into the race. First person to pick a number 1 level go. We've got Polar, Kitten, Cats, Tagslack, Shaggy Dan, Razor, Azar, Alkirion, Schmitz, Chaz, Cellist, Trim, Azzy, Bear, 6-4, Siddles, and Dougie. 8 oranges and 9 greens. 2 presses from Polar. Alright, the oranges have a good advantage in this. 17 marbles into the race. Yeah, man. 3, 2, 1. We had the wind knocked out of our sails last week, Oranges, let's be honest. We did manage to win marbles. Who's is it Siddles? Are you person of the century of the day? Who's person of the century of the day? Can't remember who won it, but I think it was an orange who won it on Friday. Can we start off as we mean to continue the rest of the year? Let me just count this gap. So it's 54-point gap? No, 44-point gap, have I got that right? Was it Shaggy Dan? Yeah, it was Shaggy Dan, and then I undid all the good work, didn't I? Alright, good work, Orange. Best of luck, Oranges. 46. Right, there's a 46-point gap. We can do this. We need to keep it within 55. And Kitten gets a very strong drop. Yeah. You won last week at some point, right, Kitten? I seem to remember a golden Kitten. Last week was just a blur of disappointment and self-loathing for me. Chaz, however, got way more speed than Kitten. Straight down the middle. Razor going right after him. Razor, get him. Chase him down. Chaz is ahead of both of them as we speak. Somebody could go down that middle path, though, and change everything. But as it stands, nobody is. Very strong lead from Chaz. Come on, you two. Get after him. You had monster marbles and hearts. Actually, let me just get rid of ads. Don't worry, nerds, I got you. Right, Chaz is still doing the better here, but Razor is right behind. There is a lot of orange chasing. 4 oranges. Schmitz as well for the orange. Go on, Schmitz, do this. Chaz gets through the spinner, but not with much speed. Kitten's more direct, but Razor blocked her. Get him. It's Chaz. What are you fucking about for? Yes, Azzy. No, we didn't need Azzy to hit that bullshit. Come on, one of you can beat him. Yes, Azzy. Finish this. Stay away from the middle. Shaggy Dan. Shaggy Dan going for a back-to-back. Wait, hang on. Chaz is second in the league. Has Chaz just caught up to Mina? The Greens get their 164th point. Has Chaz tied Mina at the top of the league? He has. Chaz has tied Mina in the mug spot at the top of the league. Chaz! I don't remember him getting so many fucking points. He's on 11 points. Could there be a green mug this year? Or could it be an orange one? Cats Alkirion, Dougie, Tags like Kit. Look at all them oranges. Fuck. Razor came second. Azzy. It was Azzy. Azzy was the chance. I'm going to hella fill that mug with fish and peanut butter. Go on, Chaz, I dare you. Could Chaz, after all of this time, actually threaten an American Doom mug? It's never happened, Alkirion. Right. Guess what, everybody? I've got something for you. This is the 2025 Best of July. It's late. It's enormously fucking late, but there it is. Best of is out. Chaz is gilded. Let me announce this in Discord. Hang on. No, don't at Cerbatron. Is that linked right and I've not just linked something dastardly? It is right. Look at it. It's even got stupid trim in it. Right, I'm going to get out before I start talking shit. In American Mug 2025, imagine. Right, that is going to do it for today. I've said right about 50 times. Enjoy the best of. I'm going to say if you haven't seen it yet, nobody's seen it. Enjoy the best of. Make sure you're following everybody in the description. And especially those that have dared to have their stupid clips in this rubbish. I will see you all tomorrow for more of The Forest. Thank you all for joining me on your day off. I appreciate it as always. Trim looks happy. It's gross. It's disgusting, right? I will see you all tomorrow for more of The Forest. Enjoy the best of. Make sure you follow everybody. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything as always. If you're staying on the platform, give me a second. Somebody give me a final word so I can get out of here. My brain's swimming with Forest stuff. Nobody's live right now, but keep an eye out for people that might be later on. What are the tariffs on? Yeah, we'll charge Chaz for the tariffs. Right. Kitten, tags like Schmitz, Cats, Cellist, Paula, Shaggy Dan, Dougie, Bear, Azzy, Trim, and everybody else that I can't see on screen right now. I love you all. Thank you all. I will see you all tomorrow. But the final word for today, I mean, technically the final word should be Unlucky Cellist. That was his 1 marbles for the next 3 months. But also, it's fuck the Greens. I love you all. But the final word is this. Chaz has worms. Undeniably true.